Management is an important skill nowadays. Everywhere management is required, you can see that may be hotel, that may be business, that may be a small enterprise, everywhere that may be a non-government organization, everywhere management is given more importance. So what is this management? You have to properly organize, you have to properly plan, and you have to properly use the resources. You have to use the cost effective techniques, and that is what is called management. Dear friends, today let us discuss about what is management and what are the various functions of management. Management is a skill. It is said that management is to get the work done to others effectively and efficiently. Here two words are used, effectively and efficiently. The first thing is what management is to get the work done to others. You have to get the work done. How you have to get the work done? You have to get the work done effectively and efficiently. What is the meaning of effectively? Effectively means to complete the work on time, getting the work done on time. You see, every work is time bound. The results are to be achieved within the given time. So, here time frame is an important aspect. So, the work is to be completed within the given time. The goals are to be achieved within the given time. That is what is called effectively. The second word, important word, what is used here is what efficiently. Efficiently means whatever resources are available that are to be used efficiently. How you can use the resources efficiently? There the wastage should be the minimum. How much quantity of resources are required? Only that much is to be used. So that has to be properly planned, properly arranged and properly utilized. You have to see that the resources are not wasted anywhere in any way. Means you have to use cost effective techniques. The cost should be kept as low as possible. That is what is called efficiently. So management is to get the work done to others effectively and efficiently. What are the various functions of management? There are 5 important functions of management. The first one is planning. The second one is organizing. The third one is staffing. The fourth one is directing. And the fifth one, the last one, is controlling. All these functions are very, very important. All these functions together make management. Now, what is planning? Planning is to decide in advance what we have to do in the future. That is, you are planning the course of your action. What you have to achieve. In order to achieve that goal, what you have to do. What should be your course of action. That is what you are planning. What is required? How much money is required? How much resources are required? You are planning that. From where you will get the money? From where you will get the resources? How you will use the resources? That is what you are planning. So planning is very, very important function of management. Planning is called the primary function, the basic function of management. Planning is the most important function of management because planning is a part of every function of management. That may be organizing, that may be directing, that may be staffing or controlling. Everywhere planning is a part of that function of management. When we talk about the second function of management, that is organizing. What is organizing? To calculate the total work of the business, to bring about the total work. The total work is divided into number of functions or number of departments. This is also called departmentalization. Various departments are formed here, like production department, marketing department, sales department, finance department. Now, what are these departments? What do they do? All the activities of production are grouped together and kept in production department. That particular department is entrusted to a particular group of people who are expertise in production work, who are experts in the production techniques and the methods. So that is your production department. In the same way, the marketing, all the marketing activities are grouped together and kept under marketing department. That marketing department is handed over to a group of people who are experts in marketing. In this way, the total work is divided into number of departments or functions, and That is what is called organization. The work is organized here. The work is divided here into convenient number of departments or functions. And then the work is executed through different departments. The total work is executed through various departments. The third function of management is staffing. Staffing is again another very important function of management. Staffing means to select the people, to recruit the people, to appoint the people, to give them training. So everything related to the people, those who are working in the organization, the employees who are working in the organization. That is what is called staffing function. Here two important aspects are there. One is what? Recruitment. What is recruitment? Recruitment is to stimulate the people to apply for jobs in the organization, in your organization. Now you see a person is there, why he should apply for job in your organization? He will apply when he feels that his needs are satisfied. Your organization is popular enough. Your organization gives him good returns in return to his work. Then he will apply for jobs in your organization. So that is what is called recruitment. So recruitment is of two types. Again, internal source of recruitment is there, external source of recruitment is there. When you fill the vacancies existing in your organization from the people working within the organization itself, then that is called internal source of recruitment. You are not taking the people from outside. You are not appointing any people. You are not filling the vacancies in your organization from the people from outside. You are either promoting the people from lower grade to upper grades and filling the vacancies in the upper grades. Or you are adjusting the people within the organization, but you don't want to take people from outside. You are not preferring them. It has got its own disadvantages that I will speak in my next video. So that is what we are talking about recruitment. After recruitment comes your selection. Recruitment is followed by selection. Recruitment, as I told you, it is stimulating the people to apply for jobs in the organization. They have only applied for jobs in your organization. That is only half done. You have to call them for interviews. You have to conduct various trade tests, skill tests, psychological tests and other tests required for the job to be offered to the person. Then when he qualifies all this, the medical examination will be done, and when the person is found perfectly fit, he will be given placement in your organization. So that process is called selection process. Various steps are there. I will speak about selection process in my later videos in detail. So that is selection process. So these two are the major components of your staffing, recruitment and selection. Now you got the people, then you have to give them training, because the person is new to your organization. He doesn't know how your organization works. Then here he requires what? Training. So training will be offered to him. Again, training is of two types: on-the-job training and off-the-job training. If the person is working and getting the training from his superiors, guidance from his superiors, then that is called on-the-job training. The person is kept away from the job. He is sitting in a classroom. He is working with the demi models and he is getting the training. After completing the training, he will be sent to his workplace to do the work. Then that is called off-the-job training. Training is again very important. Training is necessary for the development of the person. So all this comes under your staffing. The next important function of management is directing. Directing means you have to provide proper directing to the employees, routes to the employees so that they can achieve their goals on time. You have to create proper atmosphere in the organization. There are 4 elements in directing. That is, number 1 is supervision, number 2 is motivation, number 3 is communication, and number 4 is leadership. These are the 4 important elements of communication. I will speak about every element of communication separately. So communication is again very important here. There are so many barriers of communication which is very important for the students of board examination. So what are the various of communication? What are the different types of various of communication? Leadership and what should be the qualities of a good leader? What are the leadership styles? All these are very important topics for you people that I'm going to cover in my next videos. The last important function of management is controlling. Controlling is again very much deeply connected with what planning. Planning and controlling are interdependent and interrelated with one another. You see how they are interrelated and interdependent, I will explain in a few words. Planning is to decide in advance what we have to do. You have plans. You have made very efficient plans, very good plans, very dashing plans. But your plans may fail if you do not have proper amount of control over your activities. You have to see that the plan is properly implemented. If the plan is not properly implemented, however good the plan may be, that may fail. So what is necessary is proper implementation is necessary, and that is what is done under controlling. There are two effective types of controlling, that is what your critical point control and management by exceptions. These are two important methods of controlling how things can be managed. Again, as I told, controlling is a very important function of management as control that calculates the deviations. Now, what is the deviation? As I told you, planning and controlling are interrelated and interdependent. But when plan is not properly executed, there happens to have deviation. What is deviation? Deviation is the difference between your actual performance and planned performance. Your actual performance says something, but your planned performance is saying something else. Then that difference is called deviation. What is important in controlling is you have to find out where are the deviations, what are the deviations, and you have to correct the deviations in proper time so that the goals can be achieved on time, the work can be completed on time. Again, here proper standards are very important. The quality standards, the measurement standards, work standards, all different kind of standards are there. The standards are to be properly maintained. That is also to be seen from time to time. And that is what is called performance evaluation. All these things are very important in controlling. Controlling is a very important function of management. So that is what is management and the various functions of management.